begins with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result when he opted for the touchback. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe in routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen on the move to his left. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Allen. He'll get this one underneath to Camaro. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen now looks to throw. Steps away to his left. Able to shake him off. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through with forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Allen taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Allen will try to throw for it. It's complete. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting the tone early for his defense.
on Jackson on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net 23 and a first.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on the first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Jets.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Throwing is Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get him there for the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
As long as the air attack was getting him down.
Really? I don't know if I'm going to score. Type of coward ass shit, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I think you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Stuck for a loss by the safety, Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Herbert now. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Chris Godwin, 61 yards. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And not a good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Vick, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Vic, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And this play's still live. He faked the strike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He had the touchdown earlier, and this one's going to get him a 1st down. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hester to return for his end zone. And no chance to get away as they're going down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now as they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Steps away. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send Moss in motion right. On 3rd down, Jackson. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 37-yard attempt.
Again, knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Hester to return for his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On first down, Vic. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they really struggle with multi-dimensional this one, having a partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
On third down, Vic. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a pickup of 10 and the Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings him second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On second down now, Vic. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll keep it on the ground. Vic. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's Samuel, caught left side. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Dickerson trying the right side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Eric Dickerson taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by Gaze, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic in how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Sliding out of the pocket. No, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This will be caught at Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Goes right side, complete to Grubb. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hello. Hey.
Dickerson on the hand. And just a short gain that time.
You cool?
Get him down.
Yeah, why you say that?
Oh, it's kind of sound.
Now it's Herbert.
I'm right.
And he'll just get rid of it. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles. But
I'm like, that sounds sad.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys
Why
to
don't
come off the
you
bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's in.
And give him another 6. It's
I'm confused. What do you mean?
And the blowout
You
continues.
what?
I said I'm confused. What do you mean?
She, Ebony, I was at work, so Ebony took her tumbler and shit. And after that, they went to the beach. So I'm waiting on Ebony to bring my child back.
And there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
You said what?
I said, oh, okay.
Esther to return from his end zone. And a
Now,
nice job
the turn.
special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Oh,
They
did
want
you
to
ever
try
make it to
points
work?
on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Sure did.
They're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
I see,
First down. Now Jackson.
You know what?
Only been there since Monday.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of the
Situation for Friday.
Just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Where they don't want me back until after
Here's Jackson.
they meet with the lawyer and everything.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until it clocks to triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
People putting in job applications. Very much.
To throw is Jackson. That's going to be caught by Moss. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
And the Bears first down.
My mama just come up and she hung up.
First down with Jackson.
Oh, but she hung up what?
I said she called, but she hung up immediately.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They
wait long enough for me to ask some
defensive
shit. I
side.
said, oh,
Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
or her phone dead, which means if we call her back right now, they come out anyway, so.
It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the free safety.
It's not as short as panic though.
Return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
It's like fucking. It was like 90 something when I was on the way to the crib from work.
One last shot for Jackson.
Yeah, you know, it was hot. But the downstairs and she came in for her sake when I was about to feed her for the second time. And didn't want no food. She drank all her water. I refilled her water. She drank that again. Then she laid down. She was like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm going to go back outside.
And the lead is down to 24.
Okay, it's hot there for you.
A huge deficit. They're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A pretty solid, convincing win here in this one. We did have some excitement down to the very end, though. This game ended on a rare onside kick, but they didn't recover.
They were in great shape anyway, but going ahead and recover, finishing things off. Being part of that good hands team, it's an honor, but you want to make sure you do
about you niggas be outside all
just glad that it gave us a little something there at the end because this one was over.
Still gotta take her to go see that goddamn what's that shit called? Inside Us too.